we're close, about half an hour from the sea as well. So yeah.
Wow, you're so lucky. Like, so in my city there is no beach, so I have to drive a really long time for about 3 hours, three
Okay.
hours or 2 hours. So yeah, I don't get a lot of chance to swim. But
That's
you know what? Actually, I also like hiking and swimming, like you do.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's great. I
Actually,
love
yeah.
hiking.
Oh yeah, last week I went hiking. Like it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I went to hiking with my
Okay.
families, and yeah, I really enjoy my time. Like
Super.
yeah,
And
hiking is.
where do you live? Are you in Seoul or you're in a different city?
So I live in a city called Daegu. Do you know Daegu?
I don't know Daegu. No.
Oh, okay. I'll type for you. So
Yeah,
maybe yeah,
where
you can look it on Google.
Daegu. Okay, whereabouts is it? If I'm looking at
It's
a map.
so it's in middle in South
Okay.
Korea.
Okay, in the
So
middle. So you're far from the sea.
that's right because yeah, we're in the middle. That's why.
Okay. Okay. And what's there to do in your city then? Are there mountains close by?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of mountains near us. Like we can, so yeah, we used to go to hiking a lot before the virus, but these days we
Yeah.
don't go hiking that often. But well, anyway, you know what? Daegu is surrounded by mountains, so there are a lot of mountains,
Oh,
and
brilliant.
that's right. And there are also a lot of famous places to visit. Like there is also a famous uh, amusement park called Iwer, and
Uh,
also a huge swimming pool called Spa Valley, and also uh, what else? Wait a minute, let me think. I can't think of it anymore. Well, but there are a lot of places to visit
okay.
for for
Super.
travel.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. And when you go hiking in the mountains, do you stay overnight? Do you camp or do you stay in like a guest house or do you just go for the day?
I just go for there to just exercise our leg, and breathe the fresh air. That's all.
Yeah.
Like we don't spend the day there. Like
No.
we don't
Okay.
usually go to camping. Like I
Okay.
think I've only went to camp. I only went on a camping for one time in my whole life, in my
Okay.
entire life. So yeah, we don't usually go to camping at
Okay.
mountain.
Okay. Did you enjoy it that one time you went, or did you find it uncomfortable?
I find it really fun and also really interesting. I wish I could go to camping again. But
Yeah.
yeah, but the thing that I didn't like about was the tent is too small. So when it's a bad time, it's hard to sleep because it's too small. Like
Yeah.
there are four in my family, and the tent is really small. And
Yeah.
and what else? And the weather was pretty cold. Yeah, but
Yeah. That's not
aside
good.
of that, I like a lot. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So I
I
want to
do
go
it.
there again.
I do it a lot with my son in the summertime, so it's nice and warm. And I have a small tent, but I also have a big tent. So it's the big tent. I put my son on one side, and I'm on the other. And there's a big difference. So we have yeah, lots of space, which is good.
Wow,
Um,
you're so lucky. Like I
it's
wish I have a big tent. Then maybe I will enjoy camping more
yeah,
because yeah,
it would be
because
more
if
comfortable.
if I have a lot of space, then I can sleep well
Yeah,
without anything.
exactly.
Yeah, I wish I could have a big tent. I wish my dad would buy.
And did you have to sleep with your brother when you were in the tent, or you were all four together in the same space?
All four together in the same space. That's why it was too small.
Yeah. And how old is your brother?
He is 12 in Korean age.
Okay, okay. So he's and is he tall,
Uh,
or did he
yeah, I
take
don't
up a
think
lot
he's.
of space in the tent?
Actually, he doesn't take a lot of space, but I guess my dad and my mom took a lot of space because they're adult and they are
Yeah,
big, so
yeah.
yeah, I guess they take a lot of spaces.
And and when you were camping, did you cook your food like on a campfire, or did you buy your food?
I think we bought it. I think we bought it. I don't think we we use fire at
Okay.
when we are in camping, when we are camping.
Yeah. Uh, I like camping. A lot of people do it here in the mountains, but they stay in a campsite so there are other
Okay.
people around. But when I go, normally with my son or our friends, we go wild camping. So we're in the middle of nowhere
Okay.
in the mountains. There's no other people, and so we have to get the wood and make our own fire and bring all our food with us, and that's hard sometimes because the bags are really heavy. You have to bring all your water and all the food, but it's really fun. I really enjoy it. But afterwards, you smell of smoke because you've been cooking everything on the fire.
Oh, I
Uh,
see.
but
But
it's
like,
fun.
yeah, but you like you enjoy wild camping, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
enjoy
I
that.
see. Yeah, wild camping sounds interesting. By the way, have you ever get lost? Because it's a wild camping, so there aren't any people around you. So have you
Yeah.
ever get lost?
No, I haven't, luckily. But yeah, it could be easy to do, but I've got quite a good sense of direction. So normally I'm like looking around, okay, that tree looks a bit funny. I'll remember that tree on the way back. Or there's a big lump of rock and it's a different color to that bit of rock. So I'm pretty good, I think. I haven't got lost yet anyway.
Oh, I see. Wow, interesting.
Um, and David, if I was to come to Korea,
Okay.
my son is super keen on BTS, so he wants to come to Korea at some point.
Oh,
um,
okay.
what are the top five things that we should do in Korea? Would you say?
I think so. You have to try the Korean food. Like you have to
Mhm.
try the bulgogi. You know bulgogi?
Yeah, with the beef.
That's right. Bulgogi
Yeah.
is the beef, but it's
Yeah.
really delicious. Like there are a lot of bulgogi foods like bulgogi tteokbap and
Okay.
bulgogi burger, and
Okay.
also a lot bulgogi sauce is really good.
Uh-huh.
And what else? And you have to visit Gyeongbokgung in Seoul. Like that
Okay.
is a really famous place. And if you come to my city, I guess you can visit the Palgong Mountain. By the way, have you ever
Okay.
heard of Palgong Mountain?
No.
Oh, so it's a
No.
famous mountain in Korea. It's a famous
Okay.
mount. It's a really famous mountain in Korea. Also, yeah, people in Busan visit Palgong Mountain. Lots
Okay.
of Korean people visit Palgong Mountain. So I guess you guys also have to visit Palgong Mountain.
Okay.
And I guess Eward, it's I don't think it's that popular. Beside to compare to the other amusement park, but Eward is really fun. You can also visit the haunted house. So yeah, I
Okay.
also recommend you guys the Eward.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
what else? Well, let me think. The next last thing is maybe you can try the food. Yeah, do you know kimchi jjigae?
I know kimchi, and that's
Oh,
about
you
it.
know. Oh, so kimchi jjigae. So yeah, you put kimchi jjigae in
Yeah.
the how do I say? Wait a minute. How do you say this? Uh,
Okay. Let me just
can you
try it.
translate?
Yeah. It's in the pot, so in the dish.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so you put kimchi in the pot, and you
Yeah.
also put some vegetables like onion and a lot of different vegetables like green onion, and
Yep.
you also put some meats and also put some tuna, and then you put a little bit of water, and then you boil.
Okay.
Is it right? Oh, it's hard to explain. But anyway, kimchi jjigae is really famous.
Okay. Okay. How do you spell it? Like if you, I'll see
Uh,
if it translates.
but wait, I don't know how to spell it in English, so I'll just type it in Korean. Maybe you can
Yeah,
just
it might translate. Yeah.
yeah, maybe you can just
Kimchi stew.
copy the
Okay.
word
Yeah.
and then you can put it on Google.
Yeah. So it's kimchi stew. Okay.
Oh yeah, kimchi stew. That's right.
That's yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Super.
kimchi
That
jjigae is
sounds
really good.
great.
Yeah, so yeah, you must try kimchi jjigae when you come to Korea. And yeah, what about France? I think I'll visit France when I become older. And can you tell me about the France? Like what is
Yeah,
famous?
I mean, everyone goes to Paris to see the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre Museum, and
Okay,
I guess you should go there. I haven't been for a long time, but that's the place everyone goes to. Um,
okay,
but I know the South because obviously I live in the South, and my nearest city is called Nice, and it's very beautiful. It's
okay,
by the sea, but you've got the mountains just behind.
okay.
And it's very beautiful. It used to be part of, well, it wasn't part of Italy, but it wasn't part of France either until about 150 years ago. So it's
Okay.
quite different from the rest of France.
Okay.
Um, you have really good ice cream, really good foods,
Wow.
lots of fish and things like that. So it's nice,
Oh, I
um,
see.
which is really good. And then my nearest town is called Grasse, and it's the capital of perfume. So
Okay.
all your perfume and eau de toilette and cologne that they all come from Grasse. And so there's lots of places you can visit, lots of factories where they show you how to make perfume, which is
Oh, okay.
interesting.
That sounds
Um,
interesting.
it's really interesting. And again, lots of different food. Each like city has its own typical dishes, so it's really good. And then of
Okay.
course you've got the mountains for your winter sport. You can come and try some winter sports
Okay.
in the mountains. Um, and it's very beautiful. You can do hiking. There's lakes where you can do paddle boarding in the summer, which
Okay.
is super fun. And then what else? There's so many things to do, and each city has different things. But yeah, the Mediterranean Sea is really nice in the summer, but very busy. Lots of people come here in the summer, so it's really busy.
Oh, I
Um,
see. That is really interesting. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like when I visit France, I'll visit the Paris first to see the Eiffel Tower. Like, I also seen the Eiffel Tower in the textbook, and it looks really cool. And I also like see that. I also found that yeah, the Eiffel Tower was really high. Eiffel Tower is
yeah,
really high, so I
yeah,
want to go to Eiffel Tower. I want to go at the top of the Eiffel Tower.
yeah,
Okay,
and
and
look out over the city.
that's right. Like, how high is the Eiffel Tower?
I can't remember how tall it is now. I think compared to the modern building, it's not very tall, but I think it's a couple of 100 meters tall. I think.
Okay.
Um, so at the time when it was built, it was like the tallest building, but now less so. But I think it's still impressive, and there's a lot of a lot of culture, a lot of beautiful buildings and museums and palaces and castles and stuff in France, so it's super interesting. It really is. Cool.
Oh, I
it,
see.
it's been nice to speak to you, David. You're really chatty, which is really good.
Oh, thank
um,
you.
Sometimes it's hard work, but with you, it's very easy. You're talking all the time, so that's great. Um,
Okay.
do you do a lot of English at school?
Uh, no, not that many. I for about like three times, 3 times a week at school. But I
Okay.
most yeah. So most time I study English by myself at home. So I
Well,
study English by.
super.
Oh well, thank
Well
you.
done. You're really good. I've understood everything you've said. You've been really good.
Thank you
And
so much.
yeah, well done, and keep up the motivation. Learning by yourself is sometimes really hard work, but you've done really well.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, like you encourages me a lot to keep going, to keep
Yeah,
studying.
definitely
Okay.
keep going and keep practicing. But well done. I'm really impressed, and thank you for telling me about yourself and career as well.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you for telling me about yourself and yeah, your career. Okay. So I hope you have a good day.
You too. See you soon, I hope.
Okay, have a good day. Bye.